The Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
Welcome to the show. I am Patrick Riggins, spinning Shinedown's new song Enemies as the lead-in this week. You see, not only do you get the most insightful and intelligent analysis of the issues on this show, you get some of the best bumper music around. Bringing you all of this in a nice package, wrapped with a big broadcast footprint bow, is the radio station dominating the southeastern United States. It is none other than 100.3 WNOX. The station pouring 100,000 watts of power into the atmosphere, enabling my voice of reason to be heard in parts of 5 states and 2 time zones. With all of those advantages, you'd think that would be it. That would be all you get. And that would be true were you listening to an average run-of-the-mill radio show. But you're not. You're listening to the Patrick Riggins Show, the standard, the pinnacle against which all other shows are measured, and not surprisingly, come up embarrassingly short. But don't hold that against them. They can't help it. They don't have me, Patrick Riggins, at the helm, maintaining a steady and true course to freedom and liberty. If you'd like to watch as we venture forth to a more free country, all you need to do is bring up your web browser and type in www.wnoxfm.com. There you can see this show as it is broadcast live from the WNOX studios on scenic and safe Kingston Pike in Knoxville. That address again is WNOXFM.com. And speaking of safe drivers, our show producer Tori is here again with us this week.
Safe driver?
Yeah. How do you like this weather? Is this not great?
I love this weather.
I can go for some global warming if this is what.
If this is global warming, yeah, I'm groovy.
Sign me up. I'll have.
No, it don't kill the mosquitoes. I don't care. It's 70 degrees outside in the middle of December.
I can kill mosquitoes using extreme prejudice.
I can go home and throw some steaks on the grill tonight and not be cold. I like that.
Well, okay. Well, the grill's always hot no matter what. You know.
Yeah, now you're taking the fun out of it.
Yeah. Stop shooting up my fantasy. All right. Thank you for tuning in again this week, both regular listeners and the new ones. I have to warn you, new people, though, you will find yourself craving more and more of this show because it is the one show on the air today that's full of common sense. Each week, I am fighting to get back our freedoms and liberties, which have been wrenched from us by our supposedly benevolent government. All we have heard this week, too, is how Obama and the Democrats, and, well, the Republicans, too, for that matter, all say they are working for the middle class, which, as my regular listeners know, this is total BS. Both of these parties are screwing over the middle class, and they're continuing to do it by spending money like we have no tomorrow. If you're in the middle class, you might be asking, well, hey, how does this hurt me? You see, if they're spending money on social programs, then that'll benefit me because I receive some of that money. The problem lies in the fact that by doing this, the government is devaluing the money you currently have. Why do you think your grandparents lament the fact they could buy a hamburger for a nickel or get into the movies for a dime?
Sodas was a penny.
Yeah, sodas was a penny, Tori says. It's because their money was worth more then. And yet we joke about it. Talk about how cute it is they didn't make as much and things didn't cost as much. But we don't stop to think about why this is, how this is hurting our economy. The government might as well be raising the taxes on the middle class because that is what is happening when government spending eats away at the value of your money, your American dollars. That's what most middle-class Americans have their currency in, American dollars. Now, those dollars are becoming worth less and less. You see, it is easier to make your money worth less than to tax you because you don't see it as easily. And with today's society that pays more attention to the crap on television than what is happening to their country, it really isn't hard to proceed with that agenda. Don't feel bad, though, because most citizens aren't bothering to think about it either. Why do you think people who have wealth are putting big parts of it into gold? They have the money to do that sort of thing. Put part of their money into precious metals. The middle class, on the other hand, they don't have the spare change to do that sort of thing. So when the government spends more and thus has to print more money, your middle class dollars become worth less and less, effectively taxing your money away without calling it a tax. Don't like being told that? Don't like hearing the truth? Well, you're right. Let's just go back to trusting the government to make all the decisions. Because speaking up and trying to do something about it might endanger what you have or what you get from the government. It's amazing what a government can accomplish when the population sits back and does nothing. Too many Americans don't want to be told the truth. They don't want to have to face the truth because it might mean they have to do something. I don't want to go get a cancer screening because I might have cancer. The results might come back positive. If I don't go, then I don't have to deal with being told I have it. That sounds like the mature thing to do. Yeah, this country is just going to correct itself. Everything's going to work out okay. You're too busy watching TV and trying to escape reality. If you just ignore all these alarming trends, then things will work out. And besides, government isn't going to do anything to you. You're a good worker bee.
I'm invisible, I'm invisible, I'm invisible.
Exactly. That's what they keep telling themselves. You pay your taxes. No matter how much money out of your paycheck the government confiscates. Or if you don't have a job, you get your government stipend and vote the way you're supposed to. Your government will take care of you. You sold out your principles long ago. That is, if you ever really had them to begin with. We're up on the first break of the show, on the Patrick Riggins Show. This show today is going to be like the old 96-ounce steak. There's no way you're going to finish it all in just this one show, but we're going to try. We're going to pack as much in as we can. We'll be back after these messages. This is Patrick Riggins with the Patrick Riggins Show.